this opportunity. Overlake Service League has done such an amazing job bringing together our community and helping us realize that we can all make a difference. I'm so inspired by everything I see Overlake Service League doing, and I'm so thankful to be part of a community that believes we can all help. Personally, I became involved in an organization called Circle of Women. We are a nonprofit who builds schools for uneducated girls in developing countries. Circle of Women was originally founded by a group of girls at Harvard University in 2006. I met Lizzie, one of the founders, last year. Seeing our generation take such an active role in the health of the world is so inspiring, and educating women is an issue that I feel extremely passionate about. Shortly after meeting Lizzie, I decided I wanted to take Circle of Women to a high school level, and so I started the first high school chapter here in Seattle. Circle of Women successfully built and opened a school in Afghanistan in March 2009, which now gives the gift of education to 1,200 girls. Our mission is to equip girls with self-reliance, knowledge, and increased capacities to both enhance their own lives and to contribute productively to their societies. We believe this is the best way to affect positive global change. One community, our philosophy is that one school will affect one community. One community will make a world of change. Oftentimes, I have people come up to me and ask, why are you doing this? You're only a sophomore in high school, 16 years old. Aren't there other things you want to do? And my response to them is always the same, that I am already 16, that I spent 16 years of my life taking for granted everything I have. Parents, friends, education, mentors, good health, things that millions and millions of girls around the world live without. There are over 82,500,000 uneducated girls. If I can make a difference in their lives now, why would I wait? Just knowing I could give someone the gift of education is enough for me, whether I'm 16 or 100. According to research done by the World Bank, women's education is one of the most important issues the world faces today. 70% of the world's 130 million uneducated children are girls. Yet, it is an issue that so many people are unaware of. It is an issue that few governments put any money towards. Many people don't realize that educating girls can change the course of history. So what really happens if you educate a girl? On average, she will marry 4 years later and marry with choice. She will have on average 2 fewer kids and is much less likely to contract HIV. She will invest 90% of her income into her family versus the 30 to 40% a man would invest, and she is much more likely to send her own kids to school, creating a ripple effect with the impact of education. I understand now that education is the most valuable gift that anyone can receive. These millions of girls are not only being denied something that so many of us take for granted, they're being denied a fundamental human right, the right to education, and thus being denied a future itself. The building and opening of our school in Wakai was made possible by the personal connections we had with locals. When we visited, girls eagerly asked when doors would open. And not only were the girls excited, the adult community was as well. We are meeting a demand. The construction of the school took 18 months, and there are currently 12 classrooms. But when we build a school, we want to make it self-sustainable so that they won't always have to rely on us. Earlier this year, I held a fundraiser right here in Bellevue, and with the money we raised, we funded the self-sustainability program in Wakai. We paid for the girls to spend 1 hour of every school week making pickled vegetables, along with learning how to make jewelry, silk, noodles, jam, and carpet weave, which in turn is sold to the village, generating enough profit to maintain the school and pay the teachers. Currently, we are working on building our next school in Pakistan, and I'm designing a project proposal for India. My goal is to get every girl, every community, every school involved in helping open doors, and I'm working towards it every day. Education is the pathway, and through the help of technology, our world is getting smaller and smaller. And to make it a better world, we need to make education key. You have evidence today what education means to students right here at our home in Bellevue, and Circle of Women is working to provide the same opportunity of education to girls across the ocean. All of us here have been so fortunate. It's our turn, it's our responsibility to help those who need it, whether it's in our community, here at home, or across the world. Everything you do will make a difference, so it's our turn to step up to the plate. Thank you.